Vlog. And first of all, hey, thank you so much for being here. We really appreciate your presence. I know you could have been doing many things this afternoon, but you are here with us, and I believe that you will not regret being here. Now, we are the TC Acoustic, we are the exclusive distributor of Sonos in Singapore, Southeast Asia, Hong Kong, and maybe other places as well. Now, TC Acoustic, we are a local SME. Even though you look at me, you think like, what is this company? We are a local SME, and sometimes people ask me, so how did you get to work here? Did you marry into the family? And I can promise you, I did not marry into the family. I convinced them to hire me, based on merit, I hope. We have an amazing team. We have about 80 full-time staff. And although our company has been around since 1966, our average age is still 27. So I'm just slightly above 27. And the team is mostly local, as you can hear from my accent. And so hey, some of you might know that we have been at Adelphi, and that is true. We have been at the Adelphi since 1966, and we've got an old advertisement on the screen to prove that we were at Adelphi since 1966. And some of you're wondering, where is Adelphi? What is Adelphi? Well, Adelphi is next to the Supreme Court, opposite Funan, and it's the paradise of audiophiles. So if you want to talk amplifiers, tube amplifiers, and all kinds of other technical terms, you got to go to the Adelphi. And the second audience we have there is a lot of lawyers, because the office there has a lot of law offices. Now we're going to continue serving all the audiophiles in Adelphi, but we have a wider audience than just the audiophiles, and that's one of the reasons that we are here. Some of you have also visited us at our Experience Center at Paya Lebar, and we are still over there at the Experience Center. We just had to move by one building. They needed that space, but we are still at Paya Lebar, and we have a lot of ID interior designers coming to our place in Paya Lebar because it's very convenient. The same building has other supplies for people who renovate their homes. So, why Wheelock? And I have to tell you why Wheelock, because we have the managing director of Wheelock here, so I need to talk a little bit about Wheelock. I do expect some discount after this, but seriously, why Wheelock? It's convenient. First of all, it's convenient. We have customers coming to our Adelphi stores from Tampines to Bukit Batok, from Sentosa to Woodlands, even from Batam and from JB. And every time we explain to them that they're next to the Supreme Court, they go like, oh really? So we needed something a little bit more central, a little bit more convenient. So it's convenient to visit, but we also want to make this store convenient to complete your purchase. So we have a lot of omni-channel features inside here. You can find QR codes. If you see a product here and you're not sure whether you should buy it, well, you should. But if you want to take longer to decide, you can just scan the QR code and then go home and then, continue to study the product at home. You can also continue to make the purchase over Telegram. We have all kinds of ways to, make it more convenient for you. The second reason we are here is because we wanted no limits. Okay, no limits. That's because our products are available in many stores in Singapore. But when you walk into those stores, there are another 500 brands competing for your attention. And every time we say we need more space, the guy next door says, I also need more space. And then the retailer is very happy because they go like, so who's going to pay us more, right? But really, we need our customers to experience our products in a home environment. And I've never gone to a retailer and got a positive reply when I said I need to create a home on your shop floor. So what we wanted to create here is a home. And we are imitating somebody's house, somebody's home. Not a very big home, but bigger than anything that you find in the retail in Singapore. And it's so important that we can imitate the home experience, because Sonos, if you go into a typical retailer, you find it as a soundbar in front of a TV, and you think all that it can do is to deliver a great audio experience for watching movies, which it definitely does, but it's so much more, because the moment you have 2 or 3 speakers at your house, you can create a whole different experience. Imagine, waking up in the morning to your favorite music, walking into your kitchen and the radio is already playing. Daniel Mountain is supposed to be here, but he's right now on the radio, 93.8. He can play automatically for you and in the morning at 6:30 a.m. What we also want to show here is not just multi-room and you having the speakers all over your house. We also have the ultimate home theater experience in the room over there. We have 7.2.4. Whenever we demo this in a typical retail, we have a lot of complaints because we overpower everybody else, which we actually want. But we also want to be nice, so we have an experience here. And when you go inside there, it's kind of your typical, living room in Singapore. It's the reality that we all face. And when you go inside there, you will realize the sound system is not about how loud it is, but how immersive it is. So later on, please go inside there and experience it for yourself. And the other thing why I say no limits, because we have the best salespeople here. So we have Ruben and Jeremy, and they are young and passionate, but they are also professional and experienced because they have been selling Sonos for the last 10 years. So we hired them the first time when they were 16 and 17, I think. Yes, they look a little different than them. Later, the two of them will do the tour, and yes, young, but 10 years of experience in selling Sonos. So whatever dream you have for your home, whatever audio experience you want to create, talk to them, and your dream will become bigger, and your budget will enlarge as well. Yes, so any trick that Sonos has, they can teach you. And then, hey, we are very nice. We also invited some guests into this home. So we invited Marshall as a guest into the Sonos home. We also invited Bowers into the Sonos home. And if you go and look closely, you'll find some headphones that haven't even been made available to the general retail. And then, of course, the third reason why we are here is because we want to be friendly. Over the last 2 years, we had the privilege that consumers in Singapore voted TC Acoustic to be the #1 customer service company. And the first time it happened, I was very upset because one newspaper said that a small local retailer, be Apple, we are not small, we are local, but we are definitely not small, we have a big heart for customers. And why we are here is we want to be available for our customers. I mean, sometimes we leave the store open until 10:30 p.m., 11 p.m. because we know that a certain customer still has said he's going to come down and needs to pick up his order. So, yes, we want to be friendly, and I have said enough. So, Min, I forgot my script, so why don't you take over?
Alright, so thank you, Chris. Before we kickstart everything, can I just invite everyone to take a few steps forward because our team has actually prepared a very exciting introduction. So a bit, yeah. Alright, and as we give a moment to our team, we are going to actually have a very exciting show of how we can use and make use of every single speaker in our store. So if you guys are excited, actually I think you can take a few more steps forward. Yes, just a bit, thank you. Okay, alright, yes, you can make yourself comfortable. Let's give the team a few more seconds. 1. store is open. Let's take some photos. So you can look in front and you can take a look at our photographer here. And woo.
3, 2, 1.
Lovely! Alright, so
Can we hit?
hit as hard as you want. Alright, so we're gonna light it up. Whoa! Okay, so you can go ahead. Whoa, whoa, whoa. And let's.
Alright, thank you.
Alright, everyone. Woo, alright, thank you so much. Nice. Alright, thank you. And right now, yes, as we shift this cake out, we are going to invite Chris back up again so that he can share a little bit more about the store and every touch point.
Alright, I just need about 1 minute more or 2 minutes more. Yeah, thanks so much for the cake and handling the stressful situation, Min. Thank you. Yes, hey, we have a few touch points here in the store. We have 7 touch points besides all the brand walls. Really, the place to check out later is the multi-room area, and then also the ultimate home theater experience inside the room there. And yeah, so before we go on, I just want to give some recognition to the team. I shared with you all that our team, the average age is 27, and even this experience of coming up with this store was very interesting. Now, this was all designed in-house, in TC, by our own team, so Sonos didn't send a floor plan and say copy and paste it. And how we all started was we had this competition. We had 3 teams in our company, and we asked them, hey, if there's no budget constraint, tell us how this store should look like. And it was very interesting, so the imagination of our staff. So somebody was actually inspired by the Cube in Las Vegas and said we need to build a cube like the one in Las Vegas. So I think we have a picture of that as well. Okay, yes, okay. First of all, we wanted an immersive display and transparent LEDs. We tried to incorporate some LEDs here, and then yes, you can show the cube design that they were thinking about. Because ARC has spatial audio, so you need a space that kind of resembles that. But yeah, just want to thank the whole team at TC Acoustic for coming up with this. We didn't hire external interior designers. It was all done by our visual experience team, and there's a few people that put themselves into the team as well. So why don't we give them a big hand? And yeah, before we see everything, Min, you need to come back one more time, right?
Yes.
Okay, come on.
I do have something fun with an Era 300. Yes, and yes, in the color of your choice. So all you have to do is to take a photo with our photo booth, which is right over there on the right. And on the back of the photo, write your name and your favorite touch point in the store. And that's all you have to do, and you have to pass the photo to our receptionist, and then at the end of the event, we will be releasing and announcing who's going to walk away with as Era 300. Yes, so that's all I have for you now, and feel free to go around the store. We have our hosts who are so happy to serve you guys.